sweetie pie all the day.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to say happy first month of the year. I am uploading this in the middle of the month, so it's no point for me to wish happy New Year's, but hey, happy New Year's, happy first month, happy January of 2023. So I will be uploading this on Wednesday and it happens to be my birthday. Yes! 18th of January is my birthday. I'm 24 today. So I thought it would be cute to do a 2022 highlights and how my 2023 has been so far. So without further ado, let's begin. For 2022 highlights, we're of course gonna go monthly, and I'll include some footage that I've recorded for videos but I didn't end up editing and uploading. So it'll just be really cute, you know, how I went. I've already bulleted all the points based on months. So we're gonna go what happened that month and then I'm gonna tell the story. So this time last year, January 2022, I was at my rental house. I was finishing up my degree. I was trying to make a decision, like, do I want to move to Perak? Of course I did. I'm in Perak right now, and I was like looking for internship placement. So let's start with January 2022. So last year was actually when I pierced my nose and I did my second lobe. I thought I've always had this. I can't believe that it was last year. And January is usually where we have the most birthdays. Like one of my sister's birthdays is early of the month. My birthday is in the middle, and then my mom's birthday is at the end of the month. So we started with having a charcuterie board to celebrate my sister's birthday, and we were so excited. It was super sweet for my other sister to plan it out. And for my birthday, my best friends booked an Airbnb and we stayed in and we went swimming, and it was like a really nice girls trip. And for my mom's birthday, we went to Genting. Even my aunt and my cousin was there, and like the whole family was there. It was really fun. I got to see my niece and nephew, and yeah, it was exciting because that's how you start a good year, you know, filled with birthdays and celebration, and that's just how 2022 got kicked off. February. For February, we did a housewarming and potluck at my friend's new place. So I bought pizza, I think. I don't remember that much, but one of my other friends cooked ayam masak merah, which was bomb. Kasit, your ayam masak merah was bomb. And then yeah, we just chilled, we talked. We tend to do that every time we get together. We just stay in at one place. And then I was slowly moving my stuff to Perak. It was a big and scary decision because I don't know anybody here except for my mom. So I knew that I was going to an internship placement, so new environment, new place, new experiences. So it was scary and exciting at the same time. And then before I left, my mom signed me and her up for a 1-week intensive Mandarin class. So in 2021, I started doing Mandarin on Duolingo, and I did join like a 50 ringgit per month Mandarin class, but I wasn't really serious. And then my mom signed me up for this intensive Mandarin class with her. So I had the base down, like wo, ni, ta, things like that. And I knew like che, fan. But the intensive Mandarin class got like 100 vocabulary and like forming of sentences and how to do conversational. So that was really interesting and fun. And we had to, you know, wake up early and go to a university, and it gave me like a sense of studying how it could have been for my degree, because my degree was done online. But that's okay, that's 2021, that's in the past. So February wasn't much because I was busy moving, and also we had the Mandarin class. March. So March is when I officially started living in Perak. I already moved my stuff, I let go of my rental house, I took my cat with me, and then I was settling along. I went back to KL because I had a show. So it was like my first show for these local artists. I'm a big fan for one of the artists, which is Lil Asian Tiki, and she was doing a show with Astral Angels and F Rider and a bunch of other people. So that was like my first time going to their show, and they were amazing. Like, I was listening to their song and I was like, this is local artists, like they're so good. So that was fun. And then I came back to Perak because Zamira was doing a show in Ipoh. So I didn't have any friends in Ipoh and I wasn't gonna bring my mom along. So I went to see Zamira all by myself in Ipoh, and it was fun because we got to see people that love her and support her, and I made 2 new friends thanks to Zamira actually, because she was walking around and she was like, "Hi, you're alone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm actually from KL, but I just moved here." And then she's like, "Oh, let me introduce you to some people." So she introduced me to these 2 amazing people, Amir and May, and I'm still friends with them now, but because we're just busy, so it's fine. And then in March is where we heard that Bieber was coming. So my best friend helped me by getting the tickets, and that was a really funny experience because my mom, like, okay, backstory, my mom loves Justin Bieber, so that's like the main reason why I wanted to get the Bieber tickets. And something happened along the line. I'm gonna include footage in here, but yeah, it was unsuccessful the first time around of us trying to get Justin Bieber's tickets. Sige lagi 5 minutes. This is exactly what happened to my friend. What should I press? So yeah, that happened, but then it brought us to April. In April is where I got my internship placement. It was a company called Hume Sembord Industries in Berhad here in Perak, and it was a manufacturing company. So I've never had any experiences in manufacturing company or things like that, but it is within my field, and that was fun. I was there for 3 months, and I did have some footage of me doing like site visit or things like that. And then in April is where I started hanging out with Amir and May, which I knew from Zamira's show, and we just went out and explored Ipoh. We also went to like memory lane one time, and I saw bunnies and chickens, and that was cute. And in April is where we were preparing for Raya, because April was puasa, was Ramadan, and I got my cat baju Raya, so that was adorable. I knew 2022 I wanted to pink. I wanted him to have a baju Melayu, so we got that.
Selamat Hari Raya. Perut saya dah penuh banyak lemang. Nak rendang, nak duit raya. Saya tak ada songkok sebab mak saya tak ada duit nak beli. Selamat Hari Raya.
And then in April is where we attempted to get Bieber tickets again, and this time banana not fruit 2 times lah. So we got the ticket and we were so excited. I was at work, my best friend tried, and I couldn't scream and shout. I was just like like in my little cubicle, and yeah, there's also footage for that. May. In May, it was Raya, so our first Raya, we were pretty chill. Me, my mom, and my sister went to Kenny Hills, we took some pictures, and then second Raya is where all my other sisters got together, so we spent Raya doing what we do. We went to the movies. We saw Doctor Strange on Raya, and then we checked into an Airbnb and we like took family photos.
Wake up in the morning, brush my teeth before I see my crew.
And then one of my friends did Raya open house. That was fun. We took pictures and ate Raya food and hung out in his room. So, you know, chill Raya is how I usually do. And then in May, for Mother's Day, I got my mom a beautiful bouquet of flowers. I got them from Mariam Flowers. They're based in Ipoh, and I think I've ordered from them 2 or 3 times, but their flowers are always fresh and look amazing, smell amazing. And this time it was a big bouquet and my mom was so happy. I got to film her reaction.
Oh my god,
Surprise! Surprise! Ambil lah, panas tu. Here you go.
thank you. This white lilies. Thank you.
Surprise!
Kenapa ni?
Ada.
Oh, thank you.
Yay! And I also ordered Mother's Day cookies from my friend, which she handmakes and like hand details them. I'll link her IG shop in the description below. You guys should really support her because her cookies are good. They're sugar cookies and the detail of her drawings are amazing. And then it was my niece's birthday, so we went to my brother-in-law's family house and we celebrated her birthday. She had all the unicorns and princess presents and she was so cute. She was more excited for the cake and I love her. And then at the end of May, I went to a Selatan show with my best friend. It was both our first time going to a Selatan show and that was fun. It was at Rumah Besar, if I remember correctly, and then it ended at like 1 or 2 and that was wild. That was actually like a first gig experience for me where there were a lot of people and the crowd was crazy. But yeah, 2022 June. So after the Selatan show, we all know what happened. I got COVID. I got COVID after the Selatan show, and then that's when my YouTube channel kicked off. Yeah, we've been like, we started last year. This year we're gonna be 1. I should plan something. I should like create my content, but that's later. But yeah, wild. That's when I launched my YouTube. And after I got well from COVID, I was the maid of honor for my sister's wedding. She was beautiful. It was a beautiful ceremony. It was super intimate and I loved it. I don't remember what happened, but yeah, it was nice responsibility being there for her. And then after the wedding, we came back to Perak. I had to do my internship, and then I attended another show here in Perak, which was at the same venue that Zamira's show was at Ipoh Social Club. So it was an R&B night. I went with May and Amir, so that was fun. And then I took a hop on hop off tour around Perak. It was like trying to revive that tourist destination type thing, so that was fun. July. In July, I went to a second Astro Angel show. This was at Findar's and I went with my best friend this time. Another thing in July is that I completed my internship at Hume. So there were a bit of photo taking and I wasn't taking my job seriously, but then I completed my task and I had to present to my manager and my upper boss, so that was interesting. And then in July, I went on a date with a new friend. Her name is Bridget. We were just trying out a cafe and we got to know each other. I knew her from the R&B night at Ipoh Social Club. She's super sweet. And then in July, I got influenza. I think it was from the Astro Angel show, but I don't know, it was just wild. It felt like COVID, but it was like 2 times as hard because like we weren't vaccinated against it, and I didn't even know influenza was around in Malaysia. So that happened in the span of 1 month. I got COVID and influenza, so there's a video for it. After I got better, I went on a date with another friend which I knew from Hume. Her name is Ish. We went to Tandu Grill, and Tandu Grill has been like my favorite restaurant of Ipoh so far. It's like affordably priced but fine dining ambience, you know, which I love. Then in July, since my internship was completed, I thought it would be fun to have a get together with my friends at an Airbnb. So that was this video, trying out Jollibee and staying in the Airbnb. And then at the end of the month, I went to an all-girls 90s party with my sister. Also, I have a video, so check them out. Like most of the time, I've done vlogs, but yeah. August. Early August, I did some new ear piercings like in the video where I went to the 90s party. I also went to Double with my mom, and there's 2 vlogs there. You can check it out. It was really fun being on a sleeper train and seeing Kelantan and seeing the mountains and the rivers, and yeah. And then my best friend came to Perak. We also did a little vlog because it was her first time taking the ETS up to Perak, and then I took her around. Then in August, we went to Billie Eilish concert, and y'all know what happened, how Stadium Bukit Jalil was. We have a video, it's this side now. And then I went to see cows. It was our first time going to Farm Fresh, taking my nephew and niece. And I was bringing my cow handbag, and it was just funny to see the black and white cows. And yeah, but we didn't try any ice cream or anything like that because it was like gonna close and it was gonna rain, so that's why there's not much footage. And in August is where I went to my first EDM show. My friend took me to see Marlo, and that was phenomenal. I am so thankful that I went to that. And yeah. Then by the end of August, I helped my mom out with the Merdeka celebration in Kuala Kubu Baru. So that was interesting because I took so much footage and I wanted to edit and upload by the time like the 1st of September or whatever, but I didn't because there was so much footage. I got so overwhelmed, so I am including it in today's video. Enjoy. Hello, now we're back in Sarang. We have a different room. It's technically the same as yesterday's, but it's just on the ground room. And now I'm gonna shower and get ready for Ambang Merdeka, and we will update you guys later. So the day's almost coming to an end, and I find that celebrating the Ambang Merdeka here in KKB is really nice. The community feels very tight and supportive, and it was nice seeing all the saja, the karaoke competition, and the dancing. That was really nice. So now we're 3 minutes away from midnight and they're gonna do a little fireworks show over there. And yeah. You guys, I struggled with this top. But look how cute. Wait, I want to show you my reflection. September. In September, I accompanied my sister to emo night at Rex. That was fun also. Like, I realized 2022 I went to a lot of gigs and I put myself in fun situations, and I'm glad that I have that experience to look on. And then in September, I stayed alone at Momo's KL because I thought I want to give it a try. I've seen Momo's around on Instagram and I've heard about them before. Momo's is a trendy hotel where they do events sometimes, and then you can have like a little get together. You can go out to the city and then come back to your room. The rooms are so nice. They're like Scandinavian themed or like Scandinavian Japanese theme like that. But I love Momo's. Then I went to the third Astro Angel show in September with my best friend. By the end of the month, we did camping under the stars for my sister's birthday. That was another huge experience that it would never cross my mind to try, and I'm so grateful that my mom scheduled that. My mom planned that out for my sister and we got to be there for her and celebrate, and that was just fun. Watch the vlog, it's here now. And in September is also where I got my iPad. Yeah! I never showed you guys the cover, so I got a cover already from Kedai Ustad. And yeah, my iPad, where I'm doing all my points. I also did a video there. October. 1st of October was very funny. I got fined by KKM because I was doing something. I'm not gonna say on YouTube, but in my defense, it wasn't my fault. And then in October, we went to Habitat Penang again because we took my nephew ziplining. Also, I have a vlog video here. And then I interned at a publishing company the same year. So I did 2 internships in 2022. I actually interned at the publishing company to help out my best friend. She needed a few hands on deck because there was a book launch and then they were doing events. That was really fun because trying jobs not within your field of study or something that you ever imagined to do, like, really exposes you to a whole new things. Because I had to email influencers, and then we had to schedule like social media content, and then I had to write captions for the social media, and I had to do voiceover. So the video is right here. Tell me if I sound sexy. You see this video, this message is trying to reach you. From Generation of Fragile by Jermaine Tai. Let go. Let things forgone be bygones. Forgive so that we are free to live. But do not forget, most life lessons learned are just not in use yet. Then in October, I had an introductory mental health screening. I was trying to identify if I may have ADHD. So talking to a mental health professional was really interesting, and I was shaking. It was quite scary to head-on face what you think you have, but it's normal, you know. Sometimes we just are programmed this way and it's completely fine. Just talk to a mental health specialist if you have any worries, but don't self-diagnose or self-medicate, okay? Then in October, I followed a tour with my mom to Serinda. I also have some footage here, but it was okay. It was mostly for my mom, so I didn't really do much. I just looked at architecture and stuff, but that was fun. And then in October, it was my first time threading my eyebrows, which apparently I think I need to redo it. It wasn't as bad as I expected. I thought it would be much more painful, but plucking your eyebrows hurt more than her actually doing it really fast. And then after the eyebrow thread, me and my sisters, because we were all there in cyber, we went to a little fest and just had coffee, walked around. That was super cute. It was really impromptu and it was just us girls. I love that. I love it when I have my sisters all to myself. November. We're in the second last month of 2022. In November is when I changed my glasses. So my black glasses, previously I've been using it for I want to say 3 to 4 years maybe, and then I just changed these glasses because I think I needed a power upgrade, and this wouldn't have been my style of choice, but my mom's like, try it, it makes you look funky. So that, and the lens goes dark on a hot day. And then in November, I also got to spend time with one of my sisters at Pavilion KL. We had coffee and we had some laughs, and I got to be with my niece because my brother-in-law and my nephew went to go catch a movie. So it was just me, my sister, and my niece, and it was fun, just us girls kikiing. And then in November was when the whole voting thing happened. So I didn't do much for November because I was just doing the intern at the publishing company, and I was like hyped for voting. I was like, you know, advocating stuff and doing this and doing that. And I also did a video for my voting experience. And lastly, in November, I joined an international competition representing my university. So that was pretty last minute. Like my lecturer just said, okay, guys, we have this thing. I want you three in one group, you three in one group, and let's just give it a go and see what happens. So we did that. It was within a span of a month. By December, we submitted, and yeah. December! Early December, me and my best friend went to see Keshi. I accompanied her, and that was fun. I don't listen to Keshi, so I don't know his songs, how they are, but it was nice, and the crowd was super supportive because Keshi's opening act was Ray Brown, and then Ray was like, okay, I'm gonna perform a song now and I want you guys to sing it with me. The lyrics are like this, and then he's like, when I say call you on the phone, leave a message at the tone, you say, cause I'm easy. So that's like a core memory for me. And in December, after the Keshi show, me and my best friend went to Sometime by Asian Designer sale. That's when I got my new handbag and I did a little what's in my bag challenge. On Christmas, me and my family went to a Christmas market in Perak. So I got this little bracelet, which is a quartz bracelet. It's to practice self-love and to radiate love, and I just think it's pink and pretty. And then by the end of December, I had a last Astro Angel show where there was F Rider. I'm a big fan of F Rider now, so he dropped a new album somewhere in 2022. So the last Astro Angel show, there were also new music from Astro Angels, and F Rider got to perform his new album, so that was really cool. And then I spent New Year's Eve with my best friend. We stayed at Momo's again, and Momo had like just a New Year celebration. There were no fireworks anywhere because of the Batang Kali tragedy, which I understand, so we just like stayed in and like they just played some songs, so it was fun. And lastly, in December of 2022, I re-evaluated a lot of my life choices. A lot. Where I went up and down from Perak to KL, taking the train, missing the train, taking the bus, driving, all the Airbnbs and hotels, and seeing my friends and all the experiences, and I'm grateful. 2022 was great. So that was my 2022 highlights. My 2023 has been going great so far. I have a few news to share. The first one is the international competition that I joined. My team got shortlisted as top 10 finalists. So we will be going to Johor Bahru to do the physical presentation to like strengthen our case, like why they should choose our team. And then I got a job offer like just this morning. I got a text from the HR for a job that I've been applying. So far the news before was that I got shortlisted. This morning they confirmed that they will send over the job offer letter, so I'm very excited for that. The fact that I secured a job so early this year and that, you know, I will be able to focus on my career. I'll be able to move back to KL. That's really exciting. Another thing is that me and my best friend are planning to move in together. So she has viewed a few houses, and this Chinese New Year holiday I might come over to KL and see a few more houses with her. So I'm excited for that, you know, to like be staying with my best friend and like doing the new job. So my future plans, hopes and goals for this year is I hope to restart what I stopped, like my hobbies such as like skating, swimming and working out. I stopped doing that because I don't have any friends here, and you know, doing those type of activities with a partner or like with a friend is I feel more fun because you get to talk about stuff. And you know, another thing with like a new job and a new environment, I get to like meet new people, so I'm excited about that. You know, if like me and my best friend are gonna join like pop-up shops or events, so like there's a lot of things waiting in store this year. And finally, there's like some talk about a business plan with my best friend. She's thinking of starting an online thing and she like needs my help. I'm excited to help her out. That will be her thing solely, but you know, if she needs any help, I'll be there. And if I want to start any side income stuff, that could be a possibility because you know, I'm closer to people now. So I'm excited for what's to come this year. I hope you guys will come with me on my journey, and I hope you take care, stay blessed, stay safe, and see you guys in my next video. Ciao!
On you, sweetie pie.